Hey everybody, what's going on? Um, Kicking off another relationship with Crazy Beans Coffee. Right now, I'm here in the office at Crazy Beans Coffee. If you are in the downtown area between 6 and 2, you need to stop in and see me. If I'm not out front, if I'm back here in the office, just tell one of the baristas they'll come get me, and I'm gonna buy you a cup of coffee. How's that? Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a cup of coffee if you come to Crazy Beans Coffee. You're in the downtown area, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you come through, and now I'm only doing this for my coffee time people, and I'm only doing this week only. Your coffee is on me. I sit down and have a cup of coffee with you, my treat. But good morning, everybody. Do me a favor, invite somebody to share. We're going to be talking about leading you reactionary. Leading you reactionary. Leading you reactionary. Tina White McPherson, good morning. Rodrika Webb, good morning. I am live at Crazy Beans Coffee, downtown Jacksonville, in the JTA building, right across the street from the Prime Osborne Convention Center. Downtown live. Doesn't get any better than this. I'm in the back in the office. You can see some of the goodies behind me. Um, so this won't be long. This probably for the next 60, 90 days. This is where I'm going to be at least from 6 to 2. I'm at unless I'm somewhere else. Good morning. Nicole S. Good morning. Rodrika Webb. Good morning. Tina White McPherson. Good morning. But I want to talk about leading you. You know, we have to really be careful that we don't become reactionary to everything, but we have to jump out in front of things, be able to give projections of who we are by knowing yourself. In addition, with knowing yourself and projections, you know what you can handle and what you cannot handle. The scripture talks about, it says, flee youthful lust. Um, and a lot of people confuse lust with uh, temptation. You know, temptation, we were not called to fight temptation. That's a misnomer. We were not called to fight temptation. If you're going to lead you, be the best you have to avoid temptation. And when temptation is there, you have to run the other way. Taking charge of your life begins with knowing what you can handle and what you can't. And this is generally spoken of more often than not of sex, but I mean it straight across the board. It could be sex, temperament, anger, sadness, depression. You know where your fight, you know where your struggle is. Don't wait till it jump on you to deal with it. Get ahead of the game, get ahead of it by knowing you. You have to know where you're weak, you have to know where you're strong, and you cannot afford to allow uh, this hypo-generate, hypo-sensitive ignorance as it relates to temptation, the things that we're weak at. You cannot allow people to walk you into something that you know you cannot handle on the grounds of where they think you should be. I have a friend of mine, he always tells me, Pickett, you should be stronger than that by now. Pickett, you should be stronger than that by now. Now, in his attempt to challenge me to do better, his purpose is to challenge me to do better. But what he doesn't know is that we don't change because we want to change. We change and it happens in increments. It does not happen at the same time. It doesn't happen all at once. It comes in pieces. It comes in parts. You get a little bit here. You get a little bit there until you're constantly improving. I'm lifting weights now. I'm lifting weights. Hey, good morning, my bro Arthur Wilson. Chanel Wells, Bracy, good morning. Tasha Lockett, good morning. Yolanda Brooks. Hey, Sean, good morning. Vonda Oliver, good morning. Nicole S., good morning. Good morning, everybody. I have a friend. What I started lifting weights, and in lifting weights, one of the things that I'm noticing, lifting weights, taking protein, is I'm hungry all the time. Well, I just lost a lot of weight. Well, I picked some of it back up in mass because I'm hungry all the time. Well, now is where I have to be disciplined in what I eat because I'm hungry all the time. I've trained my soul how to eat when I'm hungry. I've trained my soul what it's going to have. So taking incremental changes and making them and enforcing them on my behalf has become extremely uncomfortable. For instance, this morning I had eggs. I didn't cook them in butter, which adds flavor to me. I cooked them in coconut oil, which gave them a different taste. I ain't like them. I ain't like them. Give me that butter, all the saturated fat and everything else. Give me, because I like that. That's what I like. So I've got to retrain my soul. I've got to retrain my taste buds. I cannot allow taste buds to rule me. I have to rule them. And the way that that happens is I rule them by eating better and dictating what I'm going to eat by what's healthy for me and not based on what I desire. And it's the same thing in life. If you're going to lead you, you got to do what's right for you, what's good for you, right? And you've got to create a balance. You got to know how to reward yourself without going overboard. LaQuina Demas, good morning. Lynn Trail Jacobs, good morning. Lynn Trail, I went through your profile yesterday. I sure did. Looked at your stuff. So proud of you. So happy for you. If I had my hand, I do have. Lynn Trail, you're doing an excellent job where you are, and I'm looking forward to your expansion. Let me give you a great big round of applause from where you've come and where you are. Good going. So if you're going to lead you, you have to know you in order to lead you. You cannot lead you in the dark. You have to know where you're weak. You have to know where you're strong. You have to know and understand your own temperament. Certain environments you cannot place yourself in because it will compromise who you are and you'll go act in the monkey. So in an effort to keep everything in order, you've got to have knowledge of yourself. Knowledge of you is extremely essential if you're going to become a better you. If you don't know you, you'll never be able to control you, and you'll always be clapping back. You'll always be on the defense. No, put yourself in an offensive position, and the way you put yourself in an offensive position is you take the lead of you by knowing what you can and what you cannot have. You cannot allow people to push you further than where you are. Even God grows you with where you are. He doesn't expect more from you than you're able to give. He grows you. He allows circumstances and situations and things that you deal with. He'll allow those things to help grow you. And he doesn't put too much on you. He doesn't. Sometimes a lot hit us at once, but I don't believe that it's God that put it on us. Some things are consequences of our actions, and sometimes we suffer through the consequences of others' actions who are in proximity to us. For instance, if you're at work and it's a team of you all and you work together, you got a team of 10 people and you all working together. Well, those 10 people that you work with can make some bad choices that causes the entire team to pay. It's not just that with work. It's like that with family. It's like that just about everywhere you go. Sometimes you're suffering the consequences of somebody else's decisions. So you have to have self-awareness, know what you can handle, what you can't, so you don't make it hard for yourself or harder for yourself. So Tasha Renee, good morning. So it's imperative. You good? Hey there. So it's imperative that you understand self, have self-awareness, and with your self-awareness, know your weaknesses, know your strengths. This will teach you what you can do. This will teach you what you can't do. And then you got to put a plan of action together, implement that plan. Now, for those of you that are just getting on, I told you just this week, you come to Crazy Beans Coffee, downtown JTA building, I'm going to buy you your coffee. It's on me. And this is not the company giving away coffee. This is me going in my pocket, buying it for you. This is my day, my time of telling you, hey, I love y'all. I appreciate you all. At least for the next 2-3 months, I'm going to be right here from 6 to 2. If I'm not out there in the front, I'll be back in the back. Either way, you can ask anybody. Everybody knows my name. Don't you want to go where everybody knows your name? We do it all. So if you all come to Crazy Beans, I'm going to buy your coffee. So if you're going to lead you have to know what you can, what you cannot do. Take the lead of yourself. Don't be reactionary. If you're reactionary, it is because you're moving off impulse. You're moving off emotional. Emotional decisions are not concrete. They're abstract because you're moving based on you feel. You need to be more intentional in becoming concrete, not allowing your emotions to move you, but make sound, wise decisions. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your emotions. I'm going to say this and I'm done. I'm going to say this and I'm done. At home, I can be whoever I want to be. When I'm running the train, I can do whatever I want to do, however I want to do it. I don't have to consider anybody when I'm home because I live alone. When I'm out doing business, when I'm doing marketing for other companies, I am a representation of their brand. So I have to leave my personality at the door, take on the helmet of who they are, and I have to, for a certain time, be what they need me to be, which requires discipline. And so many of you take your attitude, who you are, what you don't like, to work with you. You cannot do that. If you're going to be powerful, if you're going to change things and attract the wealth that you're supposed to have, it becomes by implementing the right principles and laws. And it begins with self-control. So thank you all for joining me for Coffee Time this morning. We're going to do it this way for the next 2-3 months. Who knows what will happen after that? I need you to be here. I need you to show up. I love you guys. You were born to win. Listen, thank you for coming. Without your ears, I don't have a voice. You're the reason I do this. You're the reason I make this happen. For those of you who are part of our monthly sponsors, we need you to keep sponsoring. The Cash App is on the screen. We're doing a lot of great things in the community and around the world. I have to tell you about that this week. So thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your sponsorship. We don't just say it, we do it. Remember, you were born to win, predestined to succeed. There's nothing that can happen to you today that the wisdom inside of you cannot handle. You've got to calm down, slow down, use emotional intelligence, trust God, chill out, know when to speak, know when to be quiet. Listen to your wisdom and you will always win. Have a great day. And always remember to think higher, speak life. I say to you again, come to Crazy Beans Coffee right here in the JTA building, downtown. If you come up here, I'm buying your coffee. My way of showing how much I appreciate you and I love you. You all have a great day. God bless. Peace out. Stay right there. Don't you go nowhere.
Coffee time, coffee time. Yeah, this ain't your average cup of joe. Listen, I need it in the morning, I need it at night. He always keeps it brewing, he always keeps it tight. Just a little sip, it'll get you right. Terrence Pickett always be the one that gets the coffee right. The coffee's right, the coffee's right in my life. It's never a wrong time over crime to get what's yours and to get what's mine. Come on, coffee time, in my life. Coffee time. Feels so right. I need a little sugar, put it in my cup. Can you stir it, Terrence? Let me know what's up. And at the end of the show, you can brew another pot. Just make sure you make it hot. Come on.